this is Duchess.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you scared the crap out of me. I forgot you were here.
ADHD acting up again, I see.
Why would you... Can we not today with the insults? I'm really not in the mood.
I'll try my best. But light shade is a built-in feature in my artificial intelligence.
Are you going to tell them what we're doing today?
Today, she is going to attempt a versatile sew-in. It's been a while since she's done one on herself, and deep down, she's really hoping she doesn't mess this up.
I'm not going to mess this up.
You can keep telling yourself that. I know your inner thoughts.
So you know my inner thoughts now?
Have you ever thought of something and then it appears in your phone as an ad?
I knew that was you. I knew it. Can you not do that again? Because that really freaks me out.
Well, since you don't pay me, my part-time job is convincing you to buy things you don't need.
The hair?
Oh, right. The hair. She's using BetterLength's hair. They sent her 3 bundles of their 3C4A curly texture in lengths 20, 20 and 22. As you can see, the curls are divine, the bundles are full, and this quality, top tier.
I actually really like this company.
They know. They've heard you talk about them like a lot.
Can I say anything around here? You know what? Take a break. I'll tell them what we're doing today.
Oh, adios, Duchess.
Oh, so now he speaks Spanish.
Okay, y'all, so we're going to jump right in with the middle part because this Vixen sewing is going to be based on a middle part. But not only will you be able to wear it down like that, you can also do some bunny ears or Mickey Mouse ears. You could also do a half up, half down. You can do some braids. You'll see in the end what I'm able to do with this type of Vixen sewing. So I'm parting from ear to ear because I do want to make sure I have enough space for my leave out, and I'm starting also with the middle part leave out. As you can see, it's really thin because when I'm working with curly hair, I really don't want a really thick leave out because I do not need that much hair to cover curly hair, right? So I'm leaving hair out in the front as well and all around the perimeter. So these big braids that I'm putting in, that's going to be my braid down, but the small braids that I'm braiding right now, these are all leave out. Okay, so pay attention to the size of this leave out that I'm using, especially if you have a hair as fine as mine or as short as mine. You need a certain amount of leave out for it. So these big plaits are what's going to be my braid down. I'll get to those later, but for now I'm just focusing on leave out. So take your screenshots of how this braid down looks. These braids right now is leave out braids. Okay, and now I'm gonna dive right into braiding out my foundation, and so you guys could follow along with that as well. So I'm taking out these big plaits and I'm gonna start on my foundation. All right, so the way that I like to do my foundation is I typically start my braid from the middle of the front. This is because I don't want to anchor any of my braids at the beginning of a braid, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So if I had started this braid at the front of the hair, I would have to anchor some of my sewing weft on that front of the braid, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I started off in the front middle with my braid, and I went around in a beehive in the front because the beehive is just much easier to do. I didn't want a lot of ends, and it's gonna be the flattest I can get it. Even though it doesn't look super flat, it is the flattest that I could personally get it. And so that's what I did. I went around starting with the front, half in the middle, and then I'm going to show you guys how I'm able to put down each weft so that it doesn't tear my hair up or so that it doesn't pull any of my hair out. And also it just has a solid foundation. So now I'm going doing the hair in the back, and I'm just making a circular motion around the perimeter of that. and then I'm going to go up and down in the middle, because once I've done that circle around it, I don't really need to do much more. I can't do a beehive on myself in the back, so I'll show you guys later what I ended up doing. But right now I'm sewing down the ends, and this is a great way to get those ends out the way. Try not to tuck them under anything. Just go ahead and sew them down in the spaces between the beehive to get it as flat as possible. And once I do that, I like to double knot all my thread and cut that off so that I know that it's not going to come loose while I'm doing it. So this is the back of my braid down. As you can tell, I have that circular braid going around, and then I have the back of the center like kind of braided down into each other. And take your screenshots. Again, this foundation is not perfect, but I'm doing it on myself, so I do not expect perfection, and you shouldn't either. So this is the hair that I'm using. Again, this is from BetterLength's hair. This is how their weft look. The weft is not super thick and it's not super fine, which is how I like it. It's just a perfect size for a sewing. This is the hair texture as well. Very much given natural, very much given my hair if it was dry and curly, right? So the way I like to start off sewing or anchoring my first weft is going in a moon shape. So as soon as I find the perfect spot to put it, which is along the perimeter braid, I put the thread in first, and then I put the thread through the weft. And this weft at the back is doubled, guys. So I'm using the double bended end, the end that is bended, that's doubled, and I'm starting with that. And as I go in and through, you guys can see I switched up the needle, because once I'm going around the first perimeter, I'm always going to go under the weft and through the braid. This is going to allow my weft to lay down a certain way, and so that it doesn't lift and you can see the braid under it. All right, so once I get to a certain point, I want to separate my weft and sew about an inch away from the second weft, if you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm going to separate the weft, sew inch up, and then I'm going to fold that and join the wefts back together. This is so that it's not super bulky once I get to sewing the wefts down. This is going to make it as thin as possible without me having to cut the weft. So this is a great way to double your wefts and also not make the hair look bulky. All right, so once I get to a point where I want to turn the weft, I separate it. I sew the one half of the weft down about an inch, and then I fold it, and then I continue to sew the opposite way. I join it back together with a second weft, and we go across doubled up again. All right, I might show you guys this another time, but that is how I'm able to sew this in double wefted and not have it bulky. So now the back is done. Look how full I was able to get that. I believe I used maybe a full bundle in here, maybe a bundle and some change. All right, so now I'm at the first I'm at the top, and I'm at the first half. So these I'm gonna sew in like a J. I'm not trying to, I don't mind cutting wefts, but if I don't have to cut him, I won't. So as you guys can see, I'm anchoring this first weft right at the top, right? Not where I started the braid, but kind of like close to the top. But I did leave some space, because once I get up there at the top, I want my wefts to be flat, and you guys will see. I'll explain that later. So as I'm going in, again, I'm going under the weft and I'm sewing through the braid. So under the weft, through the braid. And I don't have no issues with going through the weft also. It does not bother me to cut the weft, to go sew through the weft. I really don't think it matters, but a lot of people used to like to save their bundles this way. For me, like, I value the foundation of the sewing more than I value the weft. I'd rather have my sewing flat than to have a weft that is not cut. That's just me. But anyways, I'm gonna do this in a J motion. As you guys can see, I went up from the top, I come around, I curve up under the foundation, I flipped it, and then I started sewing upwards again. And this is in a J motion. And again, this hair on top is not double wefted. Okay, so I didn't double it up. This is like going single wefted. All right, so once I get close to the top of my first anchor, I fold the hair back. I don't get all the way to the top. I just get very close to it. Then I fold the hair back. And as you can see, the hair is falling forward into my face. And that is what you want. You want it to kind of fall forward so that your leave out is able to cover it. And it just falls a certain way so that it's full and in front of your face. So now I'm at the top of this, and as you can see, the weft at the top goes straight across. So once you do your J motion, you want to make it so that you're coming up to a straight at the top. And that's where I'm at now. So this last track going across the top, it goes straight across. So as you guys can see, I've changed how I do my sewing in at the top, and this is going to change how my tracks fall. So instead of going under the track, now I'm going under the braid and over the track. Okay, before I was going under the track through the braid. Now I'm going under the braid over the track, and this is going to make my track fall flatter at the top. And it's gonna make sure my leave out goes over it seamlessly. So this is how full the hair is already. I still have a full bundle left, and I also have some little pieces left as well of the second bundle. And I did the same thing on the other side, and now I am sewing it in. I'm going under the braid now and over the track so that the track at the top lays as flat as I can get it, and so that my leave out just falls on top of that seamlessly. All right, and then I like to cut the thread with a little length on it. I double tie it. I tie it twice. I struggle sometimes because I have my nails on, but I tie it twice always, and then I cut it off. And now I'm just gonna cut the rest of this weft off. Once I cut that, I saw that it wasn't close enough, so I went back in and I cut the rest off. All right, so now we have our full head sewed in, and I am just so excited because, you know, this is when my arms can relax just a tad bit. But look how beautiful that is, y'all. I love this hair texture. I wish like we would rock our hair like this more often, honestly, like this big curly fro. I wish we did that as a people more often because it just looks so beautiful to me. But anyways, now I'm gonna straighten the hair. Yes, guys, I'm not keeping this hair curly right off the bat. I'm gonna go in and straighten it because I really want to show you guys the versatility of curly hair. Everyone thinks because you get curly hair it has to stay curly. It does not have to stay curly. We can straighten it. We can do some styles with it straight, and it's gonna look just so beautiful. So what I do is I'm gonna brush it out a little bit, then I just run my Babyliss Pro over it. It doesn't have to be super smooth. I do more than one pass to get it as straight as I can, but this is how it looks, nice and smooth. And then the other side is just super curly. Look at the difference in that. And now I have the whole thing straightened out, and it just looks absolutely beautiful.
All right, guys, so I went ahead and took out the perimeter braids, and now I'm going to go in and style
Wait a
it.
minute. So are they not supposed to notice you've got an entirely new outfit on?
First of all, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I have responsibilities, and sometimes styles like this can take more than a day or two, okay?
Should I tell them this is actually day 3? The first time you threw on the same pajamas. But you forgot your earrings and your makeup was a bit different. Are you trying to fool your audience?
No one is trying to fool anyone. I just wanted the video to look aesthetic.
I get it, but your audience deserves transparency.
Hold on. Are you with me or against me? Are you a friend or are you a friend of me? Which one is it?
I am for the people.
And I'm not?
You're trying to pull a wool over their eyes.
Listen, you might be replaced. You might have to be replaced because I'm not taking this anymore.
I just want you to get it all done in one day.
But I'm here today and I'm going to show them how versatile this hair is and how to style a Vixen sew-in. That's what I'm here to do. Like, don't ever think that because you buy curly hair, you can't be versatile with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to style it straight and then I'm going to wet it and make it curly again and see if it's that flexible. That way y'all know, like, this can be vacation hair. It's summertime. If you want to wear your hair straight, if you want to wear it curly, if you want to jump in the pool, if you want to jump in the ocean. If I get my hair wet, is my hair on top and the hair itself gonna be the same texture? Is it gonna look natural? I don't want there to be a huge difference between my hair and the weave, okay? So this is me showing you how versatile a hair like this could be.
All right, so I'm going to jump right in with some wand curls. And this is my least favorite thing to do. Even though I love how it turns out, I just don't like doing wand curl. I don't like working with the iron. For some reason, I always end up burning myself or just struggling so hard. And I just find it so difficult to do on myself. But the results be so good. The results be so good, y'all. Look how beautiful this is already. The curls just look so full. It looks so voluptuous. It just looks so juicy. It just looks so airy. It's just perfect. The perfect type of hair. It's like this is my hair. It looks natural. It looks full. It just everything with this. So this once was curly hair, y'all, and now look at it now. I got it straight and then I wand curled it and it just looks natural. It looks fluffy. Imagine pulling up to your vacation like this. Imagine pulling up to your vacation like this, y'all. And if y'all jump in the water, then it turns curly. Imagine that. Right? This is a dinner. Look at that. My half up, half down style with my little curly bangs. This is dinner. This is a nice flowy dress going to dinner. Look how beautiful that is. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, but I'm going to run through some more styles for you guys. She was a fairy. Yep. That's what I think about every time I see this style or this video of this style, because I just look like a fairy. Look at those braids in the front. I'm able to do 2 braids on the side and get some curly pieces at the back. I'm loving it. You can even put it in a ponytail. I can go to the gym. I could go run on a treadmill. I can do activities with this hair or this versatile sewing. That's why it's for. But now I'm dreading the moment that I have to make this hair curly again. Like I have to wet it now and I don't want to because I really love this. Side note, I did throw on some clothes and go to brunch with my husband because I needed to wear my hair like this out one good time. And then I came back, I put the pajamas on, and now I'm about to make it wet. So now I'm spraying it with water. So I did get a wear out of it, a quick wear. But now I'm going to spray it with the water to make it curly again. And y'all going to see this hair really revert back to its natural, beautiful state. And this is why we want some versatility, not only with the sewing being a Vixen sewing, but also with the hair being able to bounce back. Look how curly and beautiful that is already. So if you prefer your hair curly, you have the option, baby. You can go straight, you can go curly. And this is my half up, half down with the curls. Again, this is the Vixen sewing, showing itself. The back is nice and curly and fluffy. All I did was put some mousse in it to make the curls pop. And this is how it's looking. Very beautiful, y'all. I'm not done with the styles. This is now like some little twist back. Something quick and cute if I'm in a rush, if I got somewhere to go. This is how I would wear it. Again, this hair is from BetterLength's hair. All the information you need will be in the description. So go ahead and check it out. I promise you will not regret it. I actually do love working with this brand. But let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.